5 centuries ago, the Rose Guard lost one of their own to the Lady of the Light. Perhaps that death was neither quite as sudden nor final as the stories say. Could Otari still remain trapped in the lost vaults beneath the fog fin?
Hey everybody, it's time to roll for intent. I'm your GM Trevor, and I got 5 other jerks here that want to play a game with me, apparently. They've got nothing better to do, and neither do I. But we are here to entertain you.
That's true.
Because we love you.
Listen to this hype, man. This is amazing.
I can
we all
setting
the
stage for this entire episode. Okay,
get out of here.
Nobody else has anything else to do.
We're 16 episodes in, and we're already phoning it in.
This is episode 18.
18, whatever.
Yeah. See, you can't even keep track.
Yeah, exactly.
Fortunately, we still maintain our money back guarantee up to this point.
Yeah.
Every cent that you put in, you can get it back. We'll send it right to you.
You owe me $300.
In fact, we'll triple whatever you paid to listen to this podcast.
So you better send us a lot. Send us a lot of money to the Patreon.
Yeah.
We promise to give it back.
The Patreon we don't have.
I know, we need
Yet.
to start that. We got to jumpstart on that.
There's no reason to yet.
I can think of a couple things.
Wait, did you say Patreon? I thought we were supposed to start an OnlyFans.
You're right.
thought
Damn it. I keep mixing them up.
Wait, Raymond, where have you been streaming? If you don't,
I put kid friendly and I'm just getting no viewers. I don't know.
So, anybody do anything fun this weekend? It's Tuesday now. I mean, I guess the weekend's a couple days away, but I did see that Raymond, you went to a wedding or something like that on Instagram this weekend. So that's something at least.
I used to officiate weddings.
I officiate.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, seriously?
It's really easy. It's super easy to do.
Yeah.
I actually became the like a pastor at some Universalist mail-in church or something.
The Universal Life Church? Is that the
Was
one?
it a DeVry church?
So. Yes.
The Church of DeVry.
No, DeVry's where he got his divinity.
Church of
degree.
God DeVry. Yes. No,
Church of Divinity.
I think it was, Universal
Divinity
Life or
School.
Divinity. Divinity. No, so I got that because one of my friends from church wanted to get married, and they didn't want to do it through the church, which is fine because, it costs money. And this is their cheapest option was to, ask their friend. And so I went out, needlessly got this thing because apparently all I need to do is just pretty much be a witness and sign a paper and turn it in for them. But, no, it was a lot of fun. I did their wedding and everything turned out great, except for the taco bar because that's always a good idea, especially in Michigan. If there's something that Michiganders know, it's their tacos.
Well, I mean, taco bars can end in like resentment. My sister's first marriage, she had a taco bar. This is like when they got married, and somebody was just hammered. And this is like a post-reception taco bar at like 1 a.m. And a guy just grabbed the guacamole and walked away.
Fuck yes.
And this is on private property. Like the guy just like sat in the corner and just ate chips and guac by himself.
Awesome.
For
This is mine now.
If you were officiating my wedding, I'd be intimidated. And, like, I have to say yes, or he's gonna hurt.
Well,
me.
you don't need to get him a podium or anything.
I'm
It's
also
really
3
handy.
times bigger than anybody there.
Right.
So
That's why I'd be like, I guess. But I mean, if not,
no, but that was a nice wedding. I did that one and it was great. Everything turned out fine. But I did a few others. And down the road, the bride from that wedding's cousin somehow got a hold of me and wanted me to do her wedding, which is fine. I'll do it for people, but I'd like to, at least meet them so that I can write a nice little ceremony for them and, 10-minute, everybody laugh. Let's finish this up with beer. So I invited this couple over. They came over and they're just like, hi, and then left. And they just left me like $150 or something to do their wedding. Yeah. I was like, all right, okay.
Leave your wedding money on the nightstand, honey.
Yeah. So our policy, or because Mary's like my secretary and that.
No
we
refunds.
We would just write a nice little gift card or like a nice little card for their wedding and put the money right back in and give it back to them because it's stupid to charge people for that. But so I agree to all this, and it's at this like memorial park that I don't want to name because it's actually a nice park, and I don't want people to think that it's pretty crappy. But, so I show up and there's nobody there. Like everybody's there sitting, but there's no bride or groom, or wedding party, which is like, all right, that's fine. I guess it's all going to come together, and it did. But they didn't tell me that they were going to arrive on the party bus, which was already a bad start because because they were plastered. Which, by the way, it is illegal in Michigan to get married while you're completely. What you cannot have had a drink.
Right.
Really?
Because you can't sign the paperwork, right? At that point, your knowledge or whatever is compromised, right?
Yeah. No, this is the best
Faculties are
part though. Is okay, I get it. They're drunk, they're celebrating, and it's their day. Except for nobody told me that the girl or the brides, her entire bridal party were strippers.
Yes.
And I knew that suddenly when they got off the bus, and they wear less than I do when I go to bed. I sleep naked. So this
Missing skin.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. I mean, some of these.
So they
girls
had no socks on, is what you were saying.
What?
So someone had flayed them. That's what you're saying.
Socks only.
Ramsey Bolton has entered the chat.
But I looked at that and like every one of them did not have enough of a like they weren't wearing enough cloth in their dress for me to blow my nose into, which is fine again because now I know the clientele. But then we went to the what's that after party thing called? They normally call it a reception. This was
wait.
An
So
after party.
did you end up marrying them?
Oh, totally. I don't care.
They live with him and Mary now.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Okay.
We're charging them rent. Just great people. No, but we went to the reception, and this was when I knew it was the pinnacle of class. When you went to the bathroom, and it didn't matter which bathroom you went to, instead of having just a regular bathroom where you may make poopies, they pretty much just had, it was like I don't know. They hadn't been serviced in a while. It was a very old gas station bathroom kind of style.
Ooh.
But then they just had a huge fishbowl of condoms right next to the sink.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Did they have like human
right.
furniture too? Like the air dryer was like just somebody going like.
Have you been to this latest club? It's got everything. Bulk
Oh,
of the
God.
bathroom.
So I went to the bathroom. I just had to, go pee for just a second because I don't know. I mean, I do know. But anyway, I
And
go
he used
back.
a stapler.
Wait.
and he
Was
poked
there
holes in all the
a glory
condoms.
hole?
I was just going to say how many. And I wasn't going to ask if there was.
No, they were like, it was they were individual like unisex bathrooms.
Okay.
But
There were
But
just
I walk out.
14 toilets facing each other.
youth basket
Just
style.
one trough in the middle of the room.
Backwards. Yep, you got to sit backwards on the toilet to face each other.
So I come out just as the maid of honor is giving, and that, by the way, that term was used very loosely in this situation.
That's not the only thing that was used very loosely. Am I right?
So she was giving her speech as I came out of the bathroom, and we locked eyes, and she fell over because she was so drunk. Nice. Like as she was like looking around the room, and I could see her swaying, and she looked up at me as I come out of the bathroom, walking around the corner, and she saw me and slipped on her right heel somehow and fell. And I feel like I owe her money for the show.
And that's how Todd learned that in real life he knows power word kill.
Oh. But yeah, that was the last one I did, and I'll never do another one again because of it.
Well, you peaked. Like
Yeah,
there-
right.
there
Yeah.
will be no
Cash out
better
on
wedding.
So my wedding was super boring, and like there's certain music that Sarah won't listen to now because we played it at our wedding and it makes her cringe.
Really?
Like the music that she came down to the aisle on was just Great Gate of Kiev by Ravel. Well, by Mussorgsky and performed by or recomposited by Ravel. So she won't listen to Great Gate of Kiev. She doesn't like to listen to pictures at an exhibition. But we had like a big knockdown, drag out to do wedding that we did not get to enjoy at all. And our
Right.
parents were both teetotalers at the time, so it was like no bar at all. So like we didn't get any of the food. We had to get to-go bags. We didn't get to try our own cake. It was pretty nuts.
Did you guys even show up?
Right,
Like,
we
did
were
you go to
there.
your own reception?
Jake was there. He was.
I was there.
He was like he was a ring bearer, weren't you? You were the ring bearer.
No, I was your best man.
No,
Is this
that
like
was
is this like Jake's
that was
been to
Kevin.
Mexico?
Oh,
No, I
wait.
don't fucking remember. I was like 11.
I was going to say ring
Maybe.
bearer.
Yeah,
I
he
remember
was like
that
11.
I had a ring. I didn't walk
He is-
up
Yeah,
the
ring
aisle.
bearers are
younger than me.
little people.
Well,
They're
he
little
was a
kids.
little people.
11's not little enough. No.
Yeah, it is.
Nah.
I had not hit my growth spurt.
Yeah,
I
right.
was pretty young.
Actually, that's a good point. I guess
This is
our
my
ring bearer was
grandfather. He's a
also,
ring
like,
bearer.
like 10 or so.
I remember that I had the ring in my pocket, and I think Jonathan had one of the other ones, if I remember.
Like
Yeah.
Bilbo.
Yeah, Jonathan, and Kevin were both in it.
Yeah, Kevin
Friends
was
the
also
pod,
there. I
Kevin.
was
Friend
there.
of the pod, Jonathan. I say that, and they probably have never listened to a single episode.
Yep.
That's how good of friends they are. They're like, yeah, I get the gist of it.
Yeah. I'm just going to not listen to this so it doesn't make us lose respect for you.
Weddings are
Remember,
cool, right, guys?
I think
Yeah.
one of the only things I remember is that Trevor, I think he danced with Mom to Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
I did. By
How do you
Israel.
dance to Somewhere Over the Rainbow?
Kama Wiwa Wo'oli.
Yeah, I don't know how to say his name.
That's
but
how you
I
say
love
it.
that song.
Kama Wiwa Wo'oli.
Kama Wiwa La'oli. I just
Close.
learned something today. I'm one of the 10,000.
Kama Wiwa
Kama
Wo'oli.
Wiwa Wo'oli. Kama
Yeah,
Wiwa Wo'oli. Kama Wiwa Wo'oli.
Well, you know what? As far as you know, that's the name of this fly baby thing that just popped out of the door.
Oh, is that
What a
it?
segue.
Kama
That
Wo'oli?
segue. Mwah.
It looks
Everyone,
like him. I will
everyone
say it
turn your
looks like
Segway off, step on, because we reached our destination.
So, last week was a doozy. Hey, Podcast Universe. It's your GM Trevor with an update on Roll for Intent as we close out 2021. On December 30th, we'll be joined by Freeman from the Stemming the Tide podcast for a live stream event in support of Jasper's Game Day. We'll be raising money for suicide prevention and awareness along with dozens of other podcasters and streamers. Come check out our Discord at discord.rollforintent.com and follow us on Twitter at rollforintent for more info about how you can get involved. On top of that, we're super pleased to announce a new website coming online first of the year, along with a slightly updated podcast logo, so be on the lookout for that in your podcast player of choice. Finally, we've got some collaborations coming up with some fellow podcasters that we're sure you won't want to miss. Now, I want to end with our Christmas wish. I know there's a lot going on this holiday season, but if you could find the time to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Podchaser, or really wherever you aggregate your shows, it would brighten up this holiday season that much more for us. It's the absolute best way for us to grab new people and bring them on the journey with us. But for now, let's get back to the game. You guys had just finished off some weird creatures in the dark working on some pieces of, looked like almost like a siege engine or a weapon of some sort, headed north up a hallway outside of the room into a glowing green restroom, a pretty, where a beam of light wrote that he was Otari and you should follow me and rescue me, and zoom down the hallway through a room and a pile of bones. You killed a giant skeletal minotaur, and then the light, and you did that in one round, which is ridiculous. And
Thanks, Ray.
what was that, a magic crit by Ray? Yeah, it was a natural 20 by
it
you.
was a
You just
natural 20,
freaking
yeah.
wasted the thing.
Glorious.
And then you were able to keep pace with this thing and chase it around a corner and down some stairs. Decided that probably wasn't the best course of option. Started to explore a little farther south. Yosef stakes a step down on a nasty, dirty beach and is immediately shocked by a burst of cold air. It does a little cold damage to him. Everybody retreats back towards the room that they originally found the glowing specter in. Enters another room adjacent to it, and while Yosef is reaching for a finely made cane leaning up against the wall, he knocks over a bunch of brooms and stuff, and out comes this thing, which I think I'm going to show it to you again, just so you can get the full effect.
I don't want to
of
see
how
it
I don't
again.
want to see this thing again.
sick, nasty this thing is.
For the listeners at home, the bottom half of it is a fly. The top half is like a fat baby with
It's like a cherub.
fly wings.
Yeah.
It's like the worst possible
I
centaur.
wouldn't call it a cherub.
Yeah.
No,
It's an anti-cherub.
Yeah.
Like I said, that baby looks like if it were just a baby, its name would be Gary. Like
It's
that
made-
baby-
it's
that
like
baby
if-
is like 2 years into a 30-year mortgage.
It's like if
but
it was
he's in his late
constructed
50s.
out of like Hawaiian rules.
Yeah.
King so high. Yeah, no. He looks less sweet. He's got sweatier everythings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be better if it had chest hair.
It looks kind of like a botchling in the Witcher 3.
Its arms look
Yeah,
like a bound
it
roast.
And I don't know, did we roll initiative last game? We probably shouldn't have, right?
don't
Did
think
we?
so.
I
Right,
think we
no,
are
we
in
did not.
It looks like I think we ended.
Some of us did.
Oh, we did.
We're in initiative.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Combat
Okay.
not started.
Right. So, just as a refresher, Solus is at the top of the order. So this thing comes out. It's buzzing about eye level with Yosef. And says, "What are you doing?"
What?
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
And
Don't do that again.
Solus, you're up.
Okay, for my first action, I'm going to draw my sword.
No.
For what?
Nothing.
All right, yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'm drawing Lucy. For my second action, I'd like to try to recall knowledge on this thing.
Okay, just remember, you need to call out where things are because people are not in this room. You've got a bigger party now. There's less people that are going to end up being in the room. And remember from episode, maybe it was 2, that we talked about it with the people at home. You guys cannot see each other in order to force communication so the people at home know what's going on as well.
I do have a question.
Okay,
just
yeah.
based on the map, that he's still in the other room based on this token, but you just said he's buzzing in front of Yosef's face. So I just
No,
wanna-
he's about eye level with Yosef.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's not
Yeah.
in front of
No,
Okay,
no.
okay,
He's
okay,
not
okay,
like right in front of him. He just kicked the door open,
Yeah.
essentially.
Thank you.
So for the benefit of the people outside of this room, seeing where my token is, the thing is 1 square to the right and 2 squares up.
in another room
Excellent.
too, yeah.
Okay.
Like a chess knight move away.
Exactly. So I'm going to try to recall knowledge on it.
All right. Let me get you. This is going to be a religion.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good. Good.
Religion. All right. This thing is a minor devil known as a Zebub.
Oh.
Okay.
These serve as Hell's messengers and spies.
Okay.
And they have the ability to share with perfect recollection things that have happened to them. That's kind of their shtick. That's why they're messengers and spies, is because they can
capture this.
perfectly share replication things that have happened.
I agree. Try to take this one alive.
He is sprightly, and he is a devil. So things related to devils. Is there any? I'll give you one piece of information that you specifically want.
Specifically to do with devils?
No, I mean anything that you want about this creature. One thing that you want to know about him.
Okay, tell me about its saves.
He is very sprightly. He's quick on his wings.
Okay.
So reflex is a strong
Probably,
save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could infer that. I don't want to outright say that because it feels too meta breaking. But you know these things to be very sprightly and, quick, darting in and out.
If it's a devil, it probably has a good fortitude save too, I'm guessing. So wisdom might be its low save?
Who knows?
Metagamey, but that's my
If
guess.
only.
All right.
Good stuff.
Then, knowing that, I'm going to adopt a very firm stance and cry out, "Devilish fiend, I will smite you if you do not tell me what you know." And I'll try to intimidate it.
All right, so last time we did intimidates, I messed those up a bit. So when you intimidate, succeed or fail, you cannot intimidate him again.
Okay.
So let's roll your intimidation check. Bucko,
Okay, I've got a +6.
go for it.
That is a 13 for a 19.
Pretty good.
He kind of chortles like, "You hold no sway over me, knight,"
Oh.
and he shrugs it off.
You didn't have to laugh at me.
Rude baby.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, right.
That's it for my turn.
All right, Mr. Thwump, you're
Yeah.
kind of bringing up the rear behind Yosef. What is it you're going to do, bucko?
So I know I had a similar plan. He opened the door. I hear Solus shout this, and I notice that it shakes it off, and I'm going to attempt to intimidate it as well. I'm going to go, "You heard him. Now, if you don't come over here, I'm going to rip those wings off myself." Come on. That is a 17 for a 22.
Ooh, all right. You can't make... I don't have to listen to you. And he's frightened. Frightened Juan.
Excellent.
All right, what else you got, buddy? That's a good opener.
Yosef is going to turn and look at you and say, "You're just going to let him talk to you like that?"
I know. I don't think I can. What I would like to do is go up and grab him to bring
Do
him
it.
in the room.
Do it.
Yep.
Yeah. So I can move through you, correct? I think
Yeah.
we established that. Perfect. So yeah, I'm going to walk up to him and attempt to grab onto him, and sort of just, if I succeed, just pivot and turn him towards the rest of the group.
All right.
Strength? Question mark? What?
Oh, that's going to be an athletics.
I do have great athletics. It's a +8.
Nice.
A 17 for a 25.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You definitely grab him, so he is now grabbed.
Success. Your target is grabbed until the end of your next turn unless you move or your target escapes.
So I do want to like pivot. Can I do that? Like just stay in the same place but turn so he's facing.
No, you cannot. That is a shove. That would be a shove. Yeah, it's like a reposition, but it's, I think, all tasked as shove in this, and that would be a whole other action. And
Gotcha,
you've
okay.
already used 3.
Yeah, no problem. I grab onto him.
All right. It is this thing's turn, and he is not pleased with what just happened. So he is going to attempt to do a bite on you with his nasty mandibles with that tongue sticking out.
So does he take any kind of penalty for
not
being
when he's
grabbed?
grabbed.
Okay.
Nope, he cannot move, but he doesn't really take a penalty to attack.
Okay.
That's a 24, buddy.
That's a hit.
All right. I need you to also give me a fort save.
Expert fort.
Go for it, buddy.
Gross poison baby mouth.
That is a 8 for a 17. Wait. Yeah, +9. That's right.
Yeah, that's not going to be enough.
No.
And you are not feeling great.
God, if only we had a cleric.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey.
Don't look at me. I went to defry.
You are not feeling that great. Let's roll this damage on this guy right here. That's a minimum damage. You got out easy for 7 points of damage on that attack.
Okay, question, Trevor.
Yes.
If I were to step forward, like up 1 square, like and occupy this corner, would I be able to attack the thing for where I'm standing here?
It would get
No.
cover, right?
No.
Okay.
Because it's not just cover. He's
Yeah,
fully in
okay.
another room. You're like
Okay.
right up in there.
Okay, then question number 2, and this is like a dumb noob question. Can I occupy the same square as an ally?
No.
Okay.
I would have to
Not
be much
unless
smaller
you would,
than you.
you would have to be 2 size categories smaller than him.
Okay.
Or have a feat to allow you to do it.
Okay. Never mind then.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
Point of inquiry. If we cut off its wings and legs, does it get a penalty for will saves?
I would prefer not to resort to such drastic measures, even for such an abomination as this.
But then it couldn't fly away.
I still have 2 more attacks, though. And I hate
It's
you.
a bad idea to grab onto this thing.
Can you grab its proboscis?
And now it's going to attempt to break free from your grab.
Do it.
And does a 23 beat your athletics DC?
How do I figure out my athletics DC is?
Okay, so your athletics DC is your athletics bonus plus 10.
No. Wait, +10? Yes. Sorry.
So I...
+20.
Okay, so I beat your athletics DC?
Yeah,
All
my
right, so
athletics, yeah.
I am freed.
Was that with the reduced DC?
What do you mean?
Don't you have a reduced DC because that's kind of technically an attack to break free?
Yes, no, yeah, it is. That's at the minimum attack penalty. Or
Okay.
Minimum, why do I always call that?
Reduced.
Multiple attack penalty
Okay.
-5.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure.
All right. And after it does that, it's going to attempt to... Actually, I think it's going to fly back a little bit into the room, back into the corner, knowing it's being a little bit harried and knowing that you are in a choke point. It's going to retreat back into the room a bit. And Kashak, the gold. It's your turn, buddy.
Kashak's primarily confused because he can see everybody moving quite frantically, but like 10 feet in front of him, and he can't see jack shit about this fly baby. So he's going to try to get a better look. I don't know if this is a great idea, but he's going to go there.
All right.
I still don't see anything.
It went
He's
into
in
the
the
room.
he's in the top left over here.
Northwest.
Bill doesn't know directions. He's not that smart.
He's the second smartest in our party. We cannot stop saying that enough.
Joseph is going to point at the door and said, "It went in there."
Yosef, I have the utmost faith in you, and so does my friend Apsu. I'm going to clap him on the shoulder heartily and cast guidance.
Nice.
There you go. And then I'm going to, just as a precautionary measure, and because there's not much else left for me to do, I can't see it, so I can't recall knowledge, and I can't scare it. I'm going to just cast shield.
Beautiful.
And pass turn.
All
like
right.
a wellspring or anything for that?
Oh, we forgot to do his
I haven't been
yells.
threatened yet.
Well,
Wellspring.
anytime initiative is rolled, we'll wait until you're threatened. You haven't even seen the thing, so I guess
I
that
thought
makes
that it
sense.
was
You
like-
wouldn't be threatened.
That's what I was just asking.
that makes
when I
sense,
was
yeah.
getting-
No, I like that. I like that. Yosef.
I was hoping to push it so that it wasn't just whenever I took damage, so I'm okay with just feeling threatened.
Okay.
Yosef, you're up, buddy.
I am going to call forward whip from inside of my arm. And I am then going to look at Kashek in the eyes and say, "Thank you." And then I'm going to scurry in between Bill's legs into the room. As I walk directly to the door, it is all the way into the northwest corner of this 2x4 room. So I'm going to move an additional 5 feet, a total of 15 feet in. And then I'm going to
Is
get
that your
closer to...
same action?
Yeah, I'm still,
that's fine.
This is my second action, and now that I have whip out, I'm going to try to rip this thing to the ground and wrap the chain around the leg and then yoink downward.
Nice.
So this will be a plus. So I have a +8 to the acrobatics, and then +1 for blast, and then +1 for it being a magical weapon. So +10 in total.
Oh my goodness. Natural 1. Come on. Natural 1.
Natural 17 for a 27. Hell yes.
Yeah, that's a crit success on you right there.
So the creature is ripped down into the ground and then takes a d6 of bludgeoning damage, correct?
Yes, it does.
Cool. I'll roll that. 4 points of damage.
Nice.
Pretty
good
good.
job. Doesn't look like that really did anything to him, though.
Ooh.
Unfortunately. He looks pissed, though. He looks pissed.
I'm pissed.
I'm going to look at Ray and be like, "It's on the ground, but it's mad." And that is the end of my turn.
All right. You are up, Tovin. What are you going to do? Believer in the cosmic caravan. Vanquisher of soul-bound dolls. Caster of moonbeam.
well, it just so happens that I watch Yosef head north into the room and I follow him as closely as possible as I run past our friends and scream, "Don't let the vermin be the hero!" And I run into the room and see this thing, and I cast Moonbeam.
What the
Because
fuck,
I-
Tovin?
Yes, we're going to have a talk about this when we return back to Otari.
We could run it past the HR department.
All right, here it comes. Wow. I rolled a 5 for a 13.
Yeah, that doesn't quite do it, buddy. Even with it on the ground.
Yeah.
Sullied a bit. That's a miss, bud.
And
Joseph is going to turn to you and be like,
say,
"Miss, how could you miss? It was 10 feet in front of you."
Tovin's just going to mutter to himself, "I guess the vermin is the hero today." And that's going to be my turn.
All right, Solus.
Okay.
Always a bridesmaid, never the bride. Sitting out here in the vestibule.
Damn.
Solus is definitely clutch MVP of the party right now.
Shut up.
All right, I'm going to move. We'll see, Joe. I'm going to move. That's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet into the room, standing directly next to the boy.
The boy.
Duh boy.
The boy.
Is that a cassowary?
It's already tripped.
Yes,
on the
it
ground.
is lying face first in the dirt.
All right,
It's
then
mad.
I'm going to take a strike against him.
All right, go for it.
Hit the baby. Do it. Hit
That
the
is
baby.
a 16 for a 24.
That's a hit, buddy.
All right.
Beat that baby to the ground.
Damage.
Let's see the damage.
That is minimum damage. I rolled a 1 for a 5.
Doesn't even look like your sword could pierce its skin.
I think this may have damage reduction against physical damage.
Who you think? Tell
It's
me more.
turn 2.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Being a
Being
jerk.
bullied by our GM.
Oh, do you think? Well, there's
That
2
was-
attacks,
that
one
was
of which has been a
Solus
barbed
talking,
bludgeoning
okay?
attack.
That was Solus talking. He has an intelligence of 10.
He's just a lowly dirt
Savage.
farmer with a
Yeah.
sword named
pretty,
Lucy.
Yeah, pretty much. And now I'm going to raise my shield. Actually, draw my shield.
Nice.
Okay. And yeah, that's it for my turn.
All right, Mr. Thwomp.
Okay. I did a fort save last time, but I don't have any effects on me, correct?
Not yet.
Okay. Oh, God.
As far as you know.
I know.
It's still very early in the day, Billy.
I'm waiting.
It's like rabies. Just wait until the symptoms appear.
Seriously. Okay, well, if I don't feel any sort of way, I'm going to run back in, go up and to the left so now I'm pinning it up against this wall. And I had successfully intimidated it the first time, correct?
Yes, but you cannot intimidate again.
Oh.
Yeah, not for now.
Right.
It
Once
is
you
still shaking
intimidate,
right now.
it is not anymore.
Okay,
Well, it will
gotcha.
be until the end of Ray's turn.
Gotcha. Okay, because I'm seeing that it's not doing much damage against it, and knowing that it knows that. Well, I guess Solus relayed to us that it knows a lot. I want to. Don't want to kill it. I want to try and ration with it.
So,
Ration?
if I
Eat it?
can
You
interject
gonna eat it?
real quick to do some metagaming, it seems that since it's so hard to die, really, since you have to go through dying 1, 2, and 3 effectively to perish in 2nd edition, not that it's easy, but it seems to be there's just more steps instead of just being brought below your con completely. Wouldn't it be pretty easy to reason then that we could just heal this creature after it goes unconscious and just then ask it questions?
I think that's the point of non-lethal damage.
I don't know.
We could
I
sell
don't know.
its
That's why
wings
I'm
to
There's
asking,
not
because
really a
otherwise
dying condition thing for creatures, right? When they get below health, typically I kill them. But if you tell me beforehand that that's what you want to do, we'll talk about it.
Like I don't want to rules lawyer you, but I feel like that's the exact point of non-lethal damage.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I was asking.
I agree.
We could just break its little baby wings and then tie its legs
I literally
together.
was just going to say, well, I want to rip its wings off then.
We don't have
So
to
then we'd
kill
have to
it,
crawl at
Yeah.
road speed.
but we can
Kashik,
hurt it.
Kashik, please stop. Enough of that.
It's
Phil-
a very efficacious solution in my defense.
I already told this thing from across the room that I would rip its wings off,
And I don't want to be a liar.
and I'm a man of my fucking word. Okay, so I attempt to rip its wings off of its body. Tell me what I need to fucking roll to rip its wings off.
That's
its
not
body.
something you can do with this creature.
God damn it!
Can I pull the upper half out of its
This game
carapace?
fucking sucks.
No, just your GM does.
Well, then I'm noticing it's not doing too hot, so I'm gonna pull out Halandra.
Nice.
And
That's your second action.
yep, and I'm gonna say I can't rip your wings off, but I can squash you like a bug and come down on. That is a 15 for a 24.
That is a hit.
Excellent.
Gosh, this is so much better than the last couple of fights.
Yeah,
Don't say that, he'll hear you.
doing 13 damage.
All right. So, how much of that is fire?
That is 5 points of fire damage. No,
All right.
yes,
no, it's
5
not.
points.
The fire seems to lick across his skin harmlessly
Damn it.
as it
That
comes
makes
down
sense.
on it.
8 points.
And not all of that damage is going to go through there, buddy. It's
Damn.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
it's
more
you
angry.
were the first to do damage to it, though. So congratulations.
I'm getting increasingly
Oh.
more angry. Just want to point that out.
You should get more angry.
I'm gonna
You
get
sh-
more angry than my next turn when I have more
All
action
right.
that I can do.
So
I'm glad that you've decided to do that after it gets back up.
Yeah, right.
all right. So it's no longer frightened, and it says, "All this time I've got to clean this place, and now I have to do this." And it starts. It's laying there. There's no rules against casting spells while you're prone. just look up. And it begins to gesticulate with its arms, just, it does the Macarena while laying on its back. And you start hearing...
It's like a baby playing with the mobile.
Yeah.
You start hearing... and squeaking. Like crazy. Just a ridiculous amount of squeaking and tiny claws rain across the floor. And in rushes an entire swarm of rats.
Oh.
What?
And I don't have a good picture for this, but it's right here in the room.
That is a big fucking rat.
I mean, it just looks like one rat.
That's a bunch
But
of
it's a
little rats.
swarm of rats.
Oh, damn it.
They've coagulated together to form one greater rat.
Rat
shape.
man.
And it's going
Well,
to
if it's a rat
immediately begin to swarm over the space where Tovin, Yosef, and Billiam are.
Cool.
And
Mother
I
of
need
God.
all of you to do a reflex save.
Mother of God.
Awesome.
Right on, right on.
Right on. Okay.
Apsu's cloaca.
I got a 22.
All right.
A
I rolled a 14 for a 19.
Oh my goodness, I got a 13.
All
Oh,
right.
you should run, Tovin.
Tovin, you're going to
don't
take
think I'm
full
gonna be able
damage
to.
from this.
Oh, cool.
Mother of God.
And the rest of you are going to take half. So I need those that succeeded to take 1 point, and Tovin takes 2 points.
God damn it.
And I
How
need you to
dare
now
you.
make a fort save, Tovin.
Of course. Because why not? All right.
Just Tovin?
Just
And
Tovin.
Tovin, as you know, as beefy as he is, this is one of his better saves.
You get that.
Oh, come on.
What'd you roll there, buddy?
I rolled a 2 for a 7.
Oh, you don't feel too good.
I never do. This isn't my world.
Something feels a little bit off. You don't know what it is yet. But it's not great.
Like, I don't feel so good, Scoob.
Tovin reaches down and holds his gut. He just feels some sort of racking pain and sickness inside of him. And he looks at everybody. He's like, "Don't let Yosef touch me."
And I also need everyone to roll another reflex save as they begin to swarm over you again. It's like two waves of swarming rats course over your bodies.
Well, 2 for a 7.
Oh my, 14. I rolled a 14.
Oh no.
I
Did you
told
say
you
a
not to
fortitude
say
save? I'm
anything,
sorry?
Jake.
I need you to do another reflex save, Yosef.
Another reflex save. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
I can't wait for my next fort.
19.
All right. You pass.
Cool.
Bill critically fails.
Yes.
Oh.
And Tovin fails. So, I need... rolling rocks, guys.
Yeah.
I need Tovin and Jake to both take 1 point of damage.
Cool.
Wow.
And Billiam take 2.
Chipping away.
But Billiam, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and give me a fortitude save.
Another one? Wow. So this thing just attacked twice?
Yes.
I got a 19 for
Wow.
a 28.
All right, you're good. You're fine. Whatever was going on, you're shaking it off. I gotta check something real quick
that
to see if
malaria.
I need Tovin to make another fortitude save or not.
Do it again.
Right? All right, so diseases. I don't know. I'm not going to make you run a new save on this. I don't believe so. I don't think you need to. I could have done this wrong. I'm sure Zermathor is going to be like, well, what you actually should have done. And then I'll be like, I won't do it again. I'm sorry. But I'm not going to make you do another fort save. Kashak, you're up, buddy. There is a swarm of rats assailing your friends.
What the hell is that? I'm gonna try to kind of scrutinize it from where I am and see if I can find anything out about it. What can I roll?
I will roll for you if you have nature or a lore that you can convince me will work for these guys.
Let me tell you about the time that our Lord and Savior Absu destroyed the Rat King.
What?
Whoosh. No, I don't think that's going to work for you.
Ah, shit. All right. Yeah, I've got a plus
You got
one.
nature? All right, I'll roll it for you, buddy.
It is untrained.
Oh, you can't roll it then. You can't roll, it's untrained.
Well, let me tell you more about the time that our Lord and Savior Apsu destroyed the Rat King. A rat the size of a grizzly bear, and he ate him in a single bite.
Someone needs to get nature. I don't even have that yet.
I might. Do I
Yeah,
have
so there's nothing you
No.
can get out of this. Now, I don't know if that makes you lose your recall knowledge action. I'm going to say it doesn't until somebody can tell me otherwise. So,
Well, I mean, I don't. Well, they shouldn't have been able to roll it at all.
right, exactly. So
So-
I'm going to say that it does not make him lose his action. So, until somebody tells me otherwise.
My name's Zumathor, and actually you were supposed to lose the action for that?
That's so mean. He's our biggest fan.
We like using it.
I'm sorry, we do like you.
What do I do? I'm going to. From where I'm standing, do I feel threatened?
You know what? I think you do. I think seeing this thing attack, I mean, these rats would have had to swarm past you to get into the room. So I think you should roll a d20 to see if you have a surge.
Oh, it's going to happen.
I'm surging right now.
Remember, you don't roll on the table yet. You just roll to see if you get the surge first.
My surge is telling me
Nope,
to go this
I'm rolling
way.
on the table. Sorry,
should not
my
be,
bad.
but
nope,
you
I
gotta-
don't.
you rolled a
I hit the
17.
button before you said it.
You rolled a 17. It's cool. So you can, that I believe is a crit success on that. So you can get back a spell slot of your choice.
I'm going to choose level 1 because it's the only spell slot I have.
Perfect.
Oh,
All right. So you still
And-
have your 3 actions. What are we going to do, buddy?
I am going to
This
cast.
big welling of power surge through you as the little spring surges.
Yep, I'm going to just balls to the wall. 3 count magic missile.
Nice. At
Because,
what? At this?
Smart. Wicked smart.
At the rat?
At the rat. That's all I can see.
Let's go for it. And that's what, 3? Should be 3d4 plus 3?
Yes.
So, what's that damage right there?
13. It's a 6, a 3, and a 4.
You have almost completely dissipated the swarm of rats. There's just a few of them left. And Yosef, you're up. You're trying to shake off these swarming smaller brethren.
this creature never got up, right? Or did it? I'm sorry.
No, it did not get up. It's still on the ground.
Cool. This is a religion to recall some kind of knowledge on it, correct? Because I
Yep.
would like to do so.
All right, I got you, fam.
Do it.
Should use religion to convince the rats to eat it.
I'm clutching my silvers.
Yeah, you can't. You don't know anything else than what Solus already told you, unfortunately.
So I didn't roll higher, or I can't specifically ask a question because that's what I want to do.
No, you can't. You don't. You didn't even meet the regular DC, and the DC goes up for each time it gets recall knowledge on it.
Oh, so it's not by person?
No.
Or, like, it's for the creature itself? Dang, okay.
Yep.
I guess that makes sense. Oof. Okay. Oh, that's my first action.
Yeah, because I'm revealing, more things about it, right?
I guess I want to hit this thing. It's probably not undead. It doesn't look like it has undead qualities, so I don't think I'm going to get the undead disruption bonus damage to it if I do hit. But it is on the ground, which means I do get sneak on it. So hopefully that'll beat whatever DR this thing has if it's just straight up physical damage. So I got my blue sandstone dice. I'm going to roll. Natural 5. Pretty good to start.
No, I don't think that's going to do for it,
No,
buddy.
no, it's not. It's great. Okay, try this again. At that time, it's a natural 16 for a 19.
That
believe.
is also a miss.
While it's on the ground prone, cool.
Yes.
All right.
Really?
Wow,
Yes.
cool. I'm going to do it again. I guess I'll roll in Foundry this time. Natural 7 for a 4.
Well,
That's super cool.
Hold on. That's a third. That's a fourth action. You can't take that action.
Oh, right. Okay.
Micah, you look perturbed.
Yeah, I'm just checking over the rolls to hit we've done before.
He was frightened on one of them, so he was.
That might be it, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right, yeah.
All right, Tovin, you are up. He's no longer frightened, right? So somebody else could attempt to demoralize him.
Cool.
He's looking at you very defiantly. He's kind of gesticulating his little mandibles while he tries to plan his next move.
Wow, I'm not really sure. I don't have a whole lot of options here.
And you're fresh out of moonbeams.
Yeah. That's the worst part.
You don't have any damaging cantrips as a...
I do have chill touch.
You got to get up and personal to him. And you can't because your buddies are in the way.
I mean, well, they're still rats, right?
Well, yeah, but your buddies are in the way.
They're on me.
Oh, you're trying to chill touch the rats?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that'll work.
Will it, though? That's what I'm wondering. I'm trying to remember. I'm racking my brain as to whether or not you can touch attack a swarm, but...
I don't know, can you?
I don't know. Can I? Here we go. Chill touch. Can I?
Yes, you can. So what do I need to do?
DC 18 basic force save.
Basic fort save. All right, buddy. This thing's fortitude is garbage.
Oh, that's good because so is this attack.
I crit failed it, buddy. I crit failed that fort with a 10.
That means the damage is increased by 1d4. So I actually get to roll 2d4 plus my spell casting mod.
Right.
You
know what? I'm going to save you the time on that roll
because
as you cast this on it, the last few seem to just freeze solid. Where they are, some of them start falling off your legs, hitting the ground and shattering into chunks. And you have killed or fended off this rat swarm. So he's dead. You don't have to worry about them anymore.
I rolled a 10.
I don't care. They're dead. They're dead.
Don't take this from me.
Right?
Tovin's ecstatic. He's like, I feel like I have found my groove.
I'm a rat killer now. Yosef, watch out.
Tobin got his groove.
Yeah, I do have some after combat stuff to say about this swarm of rats that are now at our feet.
You got one more action though, right? After chill touch.
Yeah, can I maybe run a knowledge check on?
Go ahead, buddy. Roll.
Zebeb?
Let me get your religion going.
All right.
Yeah. What do you want to know about this guy? We know he's quick on his feet.
Yeah.
You know he's got some resistance.
Yeah. Is it weak to any sort of damage type?
Good
Damage types. Okay.
Because this is of the devil type and fiend subtype.
Okay.
Oh, you should heal it.
No.
You should heal
As
it.
I hear that, I think I'm thumbing through my ledger, and it like says 3 gold for holy water. That's right. Billiam, we need to talk after this fight. And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Solus, buddy, you're up. This thing is on the ground at your feet. What do you do?
Okay, so I ironically am not able to do good damage.
Wow.
Well, maybe someday.
What
in
a
the future.
loser.
Yeah, right.
Good point. So good.
Yeah,
Can you
and
do
it's
mediocre?
and it's already. I'm about to do mediocre, and it's already prone. So I guess I'm just going to try to strike it.
Do it. You won't.
I am. That is a 6 for a 14.
Yeah, that's a miss, bud.
Okay.
Buckaroo Chief.
Strike number 2. That is a 16 for a 19.
That's also a miss.
Okay, and then for my third action, I'm going to raise my shield.
All right, Mr. Thwomp, you're up.
As I previously stated, I was getting increasingly more mad, and then that swarm came, and I was just over the moon.
Absolutely
And,
pissed.
I will start raging with a loud roar. I still
Rawr.
have
Rawr.
roar. Guys, roar. This thing's already on the floor, right?
Yeah, it's on the floor.
Cool. Then I'm just gonna. I have Flandra out.
I love how you remember her name every time. It's wonderful.
It's because it says it right here on Foundry. It just says the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna just bring it right down. Attempt to. This thing's not even bloodied, but I'm just gonna try it.
Crush him into paste.
Yeah. Oh boy, that is a 27.
That's a hit, buddy.
Nice.
Nice.
Right. Excellent. Let's roll some damage. I hit damage. Did anything roll? I hit the button.
Yep.
I don't see anything on Foundry, but if you
must be
do,
disconnected. I do. You
Okay.
did 14 points of damage.
excellent.
Our breakdown of it was 3 fire, which harmlessly clatters across its body. So that means the total is non-fire is 11. It's got some resistance. So you did some damage, though. That's nice. That's a good effort. Some of that damage went through. I'm proud of you, bud.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
You're a prick.
I'm proud of you. Good job. Good job.
Champ.
Champ.
God.
All right, buddy.
I hate you.
What else you got in the
Now I
tank?
don't even want to attack again. Because of all that bullshit.
Yeah, right.
That's my
Trevor feels so good today.
that's my real GM powers being condescending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna come down one more time. I can't see Kashak. I kind of want. I know he did a good hefty amount against these rats, and I don't know. I want to give him some room to get in here and do something to this guy.
He
'cause
doesn't need room. He can,
Yeah.
as long as he can pass me.
I'm tiny.
Yeah, but he can't attack this thing is my assumption because all three of us are surrounding him.
Oh, it's all magic.
Fuck you, Kashak.
Kashak will find a way.
No, he's all magic.
Slither right in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, you're right. I can't see. I think I might need to restart Foundry because it says I rolled, but I can't see anything.
All right, yeah, you rolled a 19. That's a miss. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
A 19 is a miss.
Even when it's on the ground.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I missed with.
Painful.
Damn. And with that,
It is.
restart
It's
Foundry.
actually lawful evil because it's a devil, and it's its turn, and it's gonna like clamber up on its 6 legs, and it's gonna begin to gesticulate its arms again. It's like,
You can't hit what you can't see. Somebody cut off one of its baby arms.
and it becomes invisible.
Of course.
You motherfucker.
But we know where it is, even though it's invisible.
And Kashak, you're up.
So I have a thought.
Let me hear it.
I hate it already.
If I can detect it moving into this room, I can use my fire breath to just burn an area.
It's immune to fire damage.
Yeah. Can you give a sniff?
Sniff?
Can you give sniff?
Does
With
he have
sniff
in
out.
precise? Does he have sniff?
Kashak, can you sniff?
Can you sniff?
Give a little scratch.
Give
me
us a little
sniff.
sniff.
I can't. I've got dark vision. I don't really have very good sense
You don't
of
have any
smell.
smell-o-vision?
Don't I have smell vision? I got cringe. I got breath.
I don't have any sniff.
Unfortunately, it's just too long in the wet dirt and grime. It's destroyed most of my faculties, frankly. Specifically mental
I think I
ones.
got the lung pop.
So I'm gonna real quick go behind the GM, come out from behind the GM curtain, and share some stuff with you because this is something new that we haven't dealt
Oh,
with.
pants.
So when a character is invisible, there's this whole like a continuum of hidden, observed, undetected, unnoticed, right? And they all kind of mesh into one another. They all kind of nest into one another. When you are invisible, you are immediately undetected against anyone who only has sight as a sense, which is all of you. Your only precise sense is sight. So he is now undetected, right? If you want to even target them, even if you know what space they're on, you have to attempt a DC 11 flat check to hit them because they have full concealment, right? You have to pick a square and then I roll a seek to see if you can even find them to attempt to target them. And then when you have detected them, you can use another action to point it out to give aid to your friends that want to detect the thing in the future.
So, if I move into that room and I detect the thing, is there enough detritus on the floor that I can pocket sand and yeet at this thing?
No, actually not in this room. And it'll
He did say he was
it'll
clean.
come to light. Yeah. If you notice, the room that you just came out of is kind of a handyman and janitor closet. And the room he's in is spotless, with the exception of there's paintings all over the wall of like a hellscape. No, it's actually paint. It's actually paint. And
Oh,
it's
so it specifically says paint, not
it's
blood.
there's a hellscape painted on the walls. He tries
So
to make
should
it feel a little
should
bit
I
like
shut
home.
the door?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
lock it
actually
too.
my
Lock
thing.
us all in.
is- yeah, well, I mean, it will have to attack us at some point, or it's going to come out of invisibility at some point.
Invisible, therefore invincible.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say shut the door.
I am
providing
going
it's
to.
still in there.
That was my thought.
Move here. Shut the door. Guidance on Tovin.
Okay, so that's 2 actions because it's an interact to shut the door. So to move in, you have to stop. Well,
Yep,
move in.
stop,
you have
shut
to
the door.
stop, shut the door, and then move again. That's all your 3 actions.
Okay.
I know, serious eye roll, but that's the
No,
way
it's
the interacts
Fantastic.
work.
Yep,
It's
pass
just-
turn.
Well, he's in the room with you, and you know if he leaves or not. Yosef, you're up, buddy.
I was just looking up about readying an action. You can prepare to use an action that will occur outside your turn. You choose a single action or free action and designate a trigger. Your turn then ends. So can I take an action and then designate another one of my actions as a readied action? Because it's a 2-action.
I think we ruled already that you could not do that.
Well, it is a 2-action out of my 3-action economy, so I could do something and then ready this action, and that would be all 3 of my actions.
But then, if nothing happened to trigger that action, it would just be a lost action.
It would be wasted.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'll allow it then. I'll allow it.
So I am going to use my first action to activate an essence power from my archetype. And the one that I have chosen is Planar Pain.
Nice.
Weapon only. When you manifest the essence form, you choose one damage type. Out of the myriad here, one of them that I can choose is good. Attacks with the weapon now
Nice.
deal this type of damage instead of their physical damage with a +2 status bonus to the damage. So,
Nice.
I am going to do that, and Yosef's spike chain is going to glow with a brilliant gray bright light. And then I'm going to ready an attack if I can see this creature.
Nice.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, so then if something readies that attack, I have to see if readying an action interrupts the triggering action or if it happens immediately after. Did it say that in the ruling that you just read?
What did you ask? I'm sorry.
Like if the trigger is an action by another creature, does it interrupt the action?
If the trigger you designated occurs before the start of your next turn, you can use the chosen action as a reaction, provided you meet the requirement. You can't ready a free action that already has a trigger. It does not. It says you prepare to use an action that will occur outside of your turn.
Okay.
I'm guessing that it happens first still, because I'm like waiting
You're
and ready
reacting
for it.
to something that happened. Okay,
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, we'll rule it when it happens if it happens. Tovin, you're up, buddy. What do you do?
I'm torn. So
Are you also Natalie and Bagrulia?
yes.
It's funny stuff.
Shut up, Micah.
Hey, she's relevant. She's still around. Way more than Brittany. Okay, so can I try to perceive this thing with a seek check?
You absolutely can. And I have to tell me what square you want to check out.
I'd want to check directly north of me.
Okay. And I'm going to roll a perception check for you secretly against his stealth DC. Yeah, you don't seem to detect anything there.
Okay. Well, in that case, with my other 2 turns, Kashak had given guidance to Yosef earlier, right?
Well, he already used it.
Yeah, but can I give him guidance?
Yes, you can, because he's
Okay.
only immune to a guidance from Kashak for 1 hour.
Kashak, okay. So then I'm going to point at Yosef and I'm going to say, Duck. And then I'm going to point at Billiam and say, Goose, go get him, guys.
Well, which one? Oh, you're doing 2 guidances. Neat.
Yep,
All
2
right.
guidances.
Boink, boink.
Fun cantrips. We're
Yeah.
having fun.
And that's the end of my turn. That's it.
All right, Solus, what do? You're in this room with your buddies and this thing.
Yeah.
It's in there somewhere.
I think it's in this square, like immediately above me, like to the
Okay.
north of me.
Then you can attempt to seek there.
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right, let me roll a perception for you, bud.
Okay.
I hate this fight so much.
This is so fun.
All right, so let me see exactly how this gets.
This feels like we're playing Yahtzee and you've filled out your entire card, but you're going for a Yahtzee.
Well, yeah, that's
You're just
exactly
rolling
what it
over
is.
and over and over again just to finish.
All right, so for future reference, you can seek up to a 10-foot square,
Oh,
by the way. So I apologize that I missed that. But in the future, you can check a 10-foot square. You think something's in that spot directly north of you.
Okay. All right. Then I would like to attempt to trip it.
Okay, first you have to roll a DC 11 flat check to see if you can even hit it with concealment.
Okay.
So D20, if you get an 11 or higher, you can make the attack.
Okay.
Man, I should have been evil and let you do the attack and then roll the concealment.
That's a 6.
Yeah, so doesn't matter. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Fucking hell. I don't really know what else I can do.
Could he attack again?
I can try.
Hit me.
Yeah, I'll try to attack it again. Or try to trip it again.
All right,
Hit me.
No, me.
Wait, actually, no. Because I do know it's here. Okay, I'm going to try to aid Yosef.
Good call out.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yosef is right here.
I mean, I don't think I can take my reaction because I don't see it. I mean, can I Can I do that, or?
I mean, you're at risk of losing it anyway because you have your DC 11. Because he's still full concealment. Even though you know the space he's in, he's still fully concealed because he's invisible. He's detected.
Okay.
He's not unnoticed. He's not undetected. Somebody knows they're there.
Gosh, I just want to wait because it sucks so much that it's like a 50-50 chance that I miss.
Would magic missile hit?
Only for you to not hit.
I mean, like, the planar
gotta
pain
roll
isn't
higher
for
than
only
a
one
19.
attack. It lasts for a minute. So I'm always going to get that, but I'm not going to get the bonus from... I'm only going to get the bonuses from everybody once. Yeah, I don't know. It's not even... I guess I'll just wait because it still goes before me, and if it shows itself, I'll attack it then. So I'm going to hold off.
So I'm going to have to retcon something real quick. I'm not going to... It does not change its status, right? Because you can't detect something that you can't see without an imprecise sense. So you know it's there and you attacked it, and I'm supposed to let you roll and then roll the freaking flat check. It's kind of a weird interaction here with invisible and detection because you can't actually bring it to observed, without it acting on its own or the spell running out. But you can still, swing at a square, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It is Bill Thwump. You have a good idea of where it is.
I
You've
do.
got
I
guidance.
have a good idea of where it is. I know. And so the first thing, I do have a plan. I guess I should say my plan and see how many actions it's going to take before I do one attack, because I'm thinking it.
Tell us your plan.
So my plan is we assume it's above a bed, and as we can see from this beautifully laid out map, there is a blanket on the bed, and I would like to attempt to grab it and throw it over this creature, and then it would make the outline of like a ghost, and it would be there, and we could see it.
We could see the silhouette of
We
it.
would see the silhouette of the thing, right?
Oh my god. This is stupid, and
Well,
I love
assuming
it.
it's
This
fine.
is stupid, and I love it.
But it's so creative.
Bill
Yeah,
is
it's really
smart
smart.
in times of war. Okay,
You cannot judge a fish for its tree climbing ability.
I'm going to give you a hero point for that idea because it's freaking badass.
Oh, yeah.
Yes! That's so
And
cool.
okay, so I'm going to let you take an action to grab the blanket,
okay.
but you're still going to have to roll the DC 11 flat check to see if it even gets anywhere near hitting it.
Okay, that's fine.
So your second action would be the flat. Hold on. You have a two-handed weapon. You got to put that sucker away first.
Right, that
You
was
could drop it as a free action.
Yeah, you could drop it as a free action.
That's fun. I'm raging and I'm not thinking, and I'm like, ugh, just grab it and
Okay, go
that's
for it.
That's the thought process. All right, so I'm gonna roll.
Yep, DC 11.
Oh, I think that's
That's
10.
a 10.
God damn.
So you throw it, and it just kind of falls to the ground harmlessly.
But so we know it's not there then.
No, you just
No,
you just
Right,
know
no, I
you
know,
missed
I know.
because it's.
throw
Yeah.
it again.
We'd have to take another action and pick it up again.
I know.
You fucker.
Okay, I know, seriously. No, I would like, now that everyone has seen that, though, I'd like to re-pick my weapon up as my last.
Okay, that's smart.
Yeah, I'm going to use my last action to pick up my weapon.
Excellent.
And, but everybody saw that. Try that.
That was a good idea. That was a really good
Oh,
idea.
man.
I actually have a follow-up action for that.
Perfect.
All right, so
Now it's this
you're all
thing's
gonna
turn.
hate this so much.
I already do.
Yeah, great.
So I'm gonna roll this real quick before I say what happens. Oh my god.
Oh, it turns out he can also blink short distances. He blinks directly through the door, and you guys are left there holding your dicks like a bunch of idiots.
Solus,
Yeah.
you feel a stabbing pain in your chest as the mandibles crunch into you with a natural 20, and the thing appears right in front of you. And I'm just right in your chest, and I'm gonna roll the damage
so
for.
excited
Oh
for
wait,
your next
hold on. That's not
character.
what I meant to roll. I meant to roll the critical damage. Sorry.
We didn't even get to hear my vignette.
He might not die,
Right.
guys.
That's 22 points of damage. You got lucky because the one that I rolled the wrong dice. I rolled much higher.
Now, Billiam, grab it like a cheeseburger and eat it.
Okay, I'm down to 7 HP.
And I need you to roll a fort save.
Okay, that's my good one. That is a 14 for a 21.
You're pretty good, buddy. You're feeling all right.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Epic.
And Yosef, this would trigger.
Yes, I can see it now. It is time to attack. So
Good damn
I
it.
now have a +2 bonus on top of my regular bonuses, and I have a guidance. So that is a +11.
What are you attempting to do? Just attack?
Attack, yeah. So gonna roll blue sandstone. Okay, 14 for a 25. I'm bad
That's
at
a hit.
math. Okay, so this is a D8 of good damage. Is it still on the ground? I guess
No,
it's not.
it's
Attached to Micah.
It
Okay,
stood
so
up
I'm not
before
gonna
it
get
went
sneak,
invisible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get sneak attack damage for it, but I'm still gonna hit it, and this is gonna be +5. So 7 +5, so 12 points of good damage.
Nice. So the whole thing becomes good damage?
Yeah, it changes the damage type of my weapon.
Oh, that's cool. I thought it just was a rider. So what was that total again?
12 points of good damage.
That was pretty gnarly. It's
Did it not like that?
it didn't like that at all.
Yeah, so as soon as it attaches to Solus, like my eyes just lock in on it and it closes up, and I'm like, gotcha.
Gosh. All right. I'm bad at math too. Sorry, guys.
Did it take extra damage?
It did take extra damage. And it is not feeling great after that.
I'm sure it has 2 more actions, I think.
You're in the initiative order directly after him because of your reaction. And it still has 2 more actions. And it is going to go invisible again.
Fuck you.
It could just do that at will?
Yes, it can.
Oh my god. Is that 2 actions or is that just 1 action?
It's a 2-action spell.
Dang, okay.
All right, Yosef, you're up again.
How many charges does he have?
At will, buddy.
I'm going to attack in his square and roll. I'm going to roll the DC 11 flat check. Or do I have to seek him first?
No, you just roll a DC 11.
Okay.
Go ahead and do your attack roll so we can make you cry when you get a high.
Okay, cool.
Back up.
I don't have bless and I don't have the bonus from Solus, but it's still the plus. I want to look at this real quick because I don't want to add the +2 if it's just to damage from this ability, because that would be attacks with the weapon deal this damage type. The +2 status bonus to the damage. Okay, cool. So not to hit. All right. So that's just my regular old +10 then.
Okay.
Natural 1.
So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I miss with that one. It's still my turn, I guess.
All right, if you want to roll again.
Give us some space.
No, this is, you delayed those 2 actions, and this is a full 3-action turn here.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could. It's just a -5 to everything, so it'd just be a +5. I could still potentially hit it, and it would be really big, so I would just have to roll like a 17 or higher by the sound of it.
So are we allowed to discuss, like, strategy, even if it's not our turn?
I don't see why not.
Yell it out.
Yeah, as long as you don't, just yell it out, right? And it's not like a 10-minute conversation between...
Yeah, so my thought is if you take a step back, then I can still use my breath, and even if it doesn't do damage, it'll pinpoint where this thing is. Because flames lick off of it like water off a duck's back, right?
I know, but if it's still invisible, even after your attack, I'm still going to have to take the seek action to do it.
Yep, he's still going to have to...
Everybody
He's
will.
still undetected once you normally see it. I mean, he could be moving a little bit.
If anybody
in the
had a
square,
spell like glitter dust, or
glitter
something,
dust would do it.
I've got color spray, not glitter dust.
that too. That would
Color
I don't
spray
know.
doesn't do it. It would have to
Yeah.
incapacitate. It
And
has
also
the
it hurt
incapacitate
everybody.
track.
I
I'm
can't
gonna-
attack. I feel bad.
I'm going to attack with a +5 and just see if I hit it.
Go for it, Eddie.
Natural 18 for a 23.
All right, so go ahead and roll a DC 11 flat check.
Cool. 5.
God
Nope.
damn.
You
All right.
you have a hard swing, and you just sure it would, and it just through the air harmlessly.
Cool. What else can I do here?
There's
this is
not a lot.
Yeah. This
You
is
tried
this
to
is really
intimidate it
frustrating.
already, didn't you?
I did not, but I have a +0 to charisma.
Okay.
And, so it's just not really the best thing. Okay.
I've got a dumb idea.
These things are stupid. This is
No
such a
such thing.
stupid monster.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do. I have my weapon out. I'll just end my turn here, ready for it to attack me.
All right, Kashik, buddy, what you got? You got anything?
I do. I think this is probably a really dumb idea, and I don't know if it's going to work or not, but if it does, it's brilliant. So what I want to do is, how tall is the ceiling here?
12 feet on this floor, unless I otherwise note it's 12 feet.
Okay. I am going to, from where I am, can't see the thing, have no hopes of hitting it. If I did, it's probably resistant to electricity. However, I want to take the pillow. I want to shoot the pillow using telekinetic projectile, if it has a bulk of 1 or less. I want to yeet the thing as hard as I can at the ceiling, so that way all the little stuffins fall down, like snow of down. And hopefully stick to this disgusting fat fly baby's carapace in such a way that
This is cool,
hypothetically
it becomes
bleeding.
easier to
It's hypothetically bleeding.
You
'cause I have
also get a
injured it.
hero point for this idea. So go for
It's
it.
creative and funny. I like this.
See, now I'm not going to get one next round with my thing.
All right, I'm just doing the thing, and if I happen to hit the thing on the way up, then it deals 1d6 damage. I don't think that a pillow would deal 1d6 damage.
That's a really fast pillow.
It's fast. I'm
So just
throwing it
go
as hard
ahead
as I can.
and roll your attack on him. Or are you going to specifically at the ceiling? That's your point.
Yeah, I thought you were specifically
Okay,
aiming
cool.
at the ceiling.
As long as you,
I am-
as long as you don't roll a natural one, you'll hit the ceiling.
Okay, yeah. So I am just rolling at the ceiling.
Yes.
Also, it would probably. Oh, that was a great roll, but sorry, I rolled a 13 for a 21, so I definitely hit the ceiling.
All right. I'm moving this now, so it is a DC 5 check instead of a DC 11 check to hit this thing. It's partially concealed.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
I'm going to use the rest of this turn, and I'm going to cast Guidance on Billiam,
Nice.
my man.
All right, Tovin, you're up.
So my plan was to, on my turn, tell me if this seems viable, to spend an entire turn to pull a piece of chalk out of my inventory, to grind it in my hand, and to blow it into that square. Pocket sand, yes.
I'm going to say it would take you full 3 actions to pull it out and grind it up. You wouldn't even get a chance to blow it yet.
Okay, I'm going to make a soundbite out of that. And then also, I will end my turn with a pocket full of chalk dust.
So you're going to crunch
Yeah.
up a handful of chalk dust?
Yeah, my other idea was that I do have a writing set, and inside of that is a vial of ink, and to attack that, like, just, give it the holy sacrament of ink, and just splash it in that square. But
All right.
yeah, I'll just sit there with chalk dust in my hands, and then everything will end, and then I'll just be left there.
No, but
with
then you
chalk
can
dust
dust
in my
it on
hands.
your hands like a wrestler, or
Like a fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're LeBron James. Poof. All right, Solus, you're up. Round 5. Can you end
Okay.
this?
Probably not, but I'm going to drop my shield. I'm going to use lay on hands on myself.
Now, I'm going to have to do a soundbite if I touch myself.
When I think about
I'm going to lay my hands on myself,
Go on.
healing me for 6 damage.
I always found that weird. Your hands are already a part of yourself. Can't you just heal up through your arm bones?
Why don't
It's-
you
no,
just make
it's-
a fist?
I
If you
think
make a
it-
fist, is that laying on hands?
I dropped my shield because it's a touch attack. So I think I technically have to touch myself.
This episode, absolutely rich with sound bites.
No, shut up.
But where?
If you have chalk on your hands, is that like damage reduction?
I'm going to have to cut this. Why don't you feel too well, Micah?
I have
to
to.
touch myself.
That
I'm
I
just
need
going to cut. I have to touch myself into everything now.
It's going to go into the intro music. Sometimes it's a little... Yeah.
I have to touch myself.
Yeah, so I heal myself, and now I would like to try to trip this thing.
Go for it.
Okay.
Roll your trip first, so I can hear the
Okey-dokey.
lamentations of your women when you fail.
I don't have any women. Idiot. That is a 2 for a 12.
Yeah, that's going to be a miss anyway. I'm not even going to make you do the
Do it again.
concealment roll.
Yeah, I'm going to try again. Okay, is that at a -4 then?
Yes.
Okay.
It's whatever your attack. It's probably. Wait, is that thing an agile weapon? Your longsword?
I'm using Trip, my.
Oh,
my,
that's right. That's right.
Unarmed.
Oh, that's right, because you have to. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's at a -4 with your unarmed. Sorry.
that is okay.
And you have to have a free armed trip, so I probably ruled that bad last time when you tried to trip him and failed.
No, I hadn't drawn my shield yet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Keeping me honest.
Yeah, and I rolled a natural 2 again.
Cool.
So that is it for my turn.
All right.
Have you thought about falling upon your own sword?
Have you considered?
I'm thinking about it right now.
Billiam, you're up. Are you going to MVP?
I see Solus attempting to trip, and I was thinking the exact same thing, my friend, and I'm going to attempt to trip.
And you get a +1 bonus because your weapon is a tripping weapon, right?
Also, and I have guidance.
And also you have guidance.
Nice. So you get a +2. Right?
I roll
Your
a
flail is a tripping.
Yes, it is. That's why I'm
Hold on.
using
Hold
using
on a
Halandra
second.
to trip it.
Oh, and you picked it back up. That's right.
I
You
did
picked
pick it up at the
your
end
back.
of my last round.
Beautiful.
Yes, and I'm just baseball bat swinging, just back and forth. I would roll my athletics, correct?
Yep. Roll your athletics first.
Yes.
Give yourself +2 to it.
That is going to be fucking 4. So
That-
14.
That's not it.
I
That's not
love
it.
these fucking combats.
Jake, what do you think the problem is?
You know,
Oh, I think we all know what it is.
So
Insert clip here.
I swing it one way, and I'm going to swing it back the other way and attempt it one more time for the trip.
You swinging the other way again?
I'm swinging the other way again.
Go for
Yeah?
it.
Athletics again, correct?
Yep.
But it's only at a
So many sound bites.
so it's only at a
It's -5 to that.
okay, so it's only a +3.
Yep.
You can still do it.
Hey, not with maybe with a 14 for a 22. Minus
That meets.
Oh,
But I need you to roll a 20% concealment, so you have a DC
You need to
I got
roll
higher
a
than
6 or higher.
Hey, guess what?
No,
if
he
I don't
needs to
get it, I'm
roll a
using
higher.
my
He needs to roll a
fucking hero
5 or
point.
higher.
And I rolled a 2.
Use your hero point.
I'm using my hero point. I don't
All
give
right,
a shit.
roll again.
I swear to God, if I don't do this, I blame Trevor for fudging my rolls.
it's a 1.
Another 2!
What?
Oh my god.
It's the bird fight all over
I
again.
have another hero point, guys.
You can only use one per round.
No,
I know,
don't
I know,
do
I
it.
know. No.
Between the motorcycle accident and this, I think I figured out how your luck swings,
I'm so
Raymond.
unlucky. How could it be that? How could I get
So
2
good.
2s in a row?
Actually, you've
So
rolled
good.
4 2s this round, just so we're clear.
I hate my life.
I hate your life too
You need to get
suddenly.
real dice.
sure does seem random.
So random. It's really random all the time.
The most random. Oh my
Rar
God.
XD.
That's
Remember
great.
that time
It's
we
great
had like
content.
three ones all
Yeah,
way up?
like viewers, are you enjoying this?
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying this, viewers.
God damn it.
Are you not
How did I get
entertained?
2 twice? That's insane. Well,
Hey, Micah, chances?
Is that the end of you?
no, I have one more. I'm so mad.
1 over 20 to the 4th. Well, rolling it twice, it's
It's like an all you
1
can
in
get
400.
fucked buffet.
There you go, guys. 1 in
Yeah.
400 chance that Raymond's going to do this.
Yep. Oh boy.
Okay, so first you got to hit it.
I believe
least
in your
attempt.
natural 20 abilities. You're so due, Raymond.
I know,
There's
right?
nothing else you can do anyway, so
I'm
swing away.
gonna do it one more time. Yep. Fuck it. Let me.
You should just try to smash it into paste.
Well, that's the thing is if I do this, it's a -1 if I try to attack it. But if it's athletics, what is it on my last? What's the final?
It's
Well,
another
it's still
-5.
it's -10, whatever your athletics is.
yeah.
So then it would only be minus. Oh, they're both -1.
Yeah.
Well then, fuck it. I'm just gonna try and trip it again.
Go for it.
Bring this fucker down.
Natural 20, you can do it.
It's I actually got a 16 for 15. Not gonna work.
Oh, good, yeah.
Hooray.
Awesome.
Glad you rolled that this time.
I know.
Yeah, good job. Yeah.
Seriously. Bill's so mad.
Fuck you.
Bill's screaming at the top of his lungs.
It's this thing.
From now until the end of his. From now until the beginning of his next turn.
What is he gonna do? All right.
He's gonna turn double invisible this time, guys.
All right. He is going to. You like smell a puff of sulfur,
It just farted.
Yep.
Too
Hell, put
teleporting.
saffron in a pasty.
and he appears here, and he bites into Tovin just like he did to Solus.
Good. I want this. Let him do it, fellas. Let him do it.
He's about to crit again.
That's going to be
Yeah.
22.
22 hits.
All right.
It's not a crit, but it hits.
Here we go. 16 points of damage.
Tobin's not doing so good.
And you need to roll a fort save.
Why? Why does Tobin have to do these things? Okay, Tobin's really not feeling good. Tobin's feeling great. He just rolled a 21.
Nice. You're good, buddy. And that's the end of its turn. Yosef, you're up.
Yosef, bring it home.
Yeah.
All right,
you got
cool.
that good damage.
It's right there. It's time to hit. I've got my all my bonuses lined up. It's time to roll, baby. Okay. Cool. That's a natural 1 for the first attack.
Oh my god. That was not
Good
Foundry,
shit.
guys. That
Yeah,
was
no,
not
that's just
Foundry.
me. That's me in real life. Let's try this again. Natural 17 for a 22, right?
That
Yeah.
meets.
Yes.
Cool.
Excellent.
Oh, meets. Excellent. Cool. So this is a D8 plus 5. Good damage. Shit. On from my desk. 8! 13 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice. So
Still good?
13.
Is it still good?
It's still good. It lasts for a
So
minute.
that's 13 points of good damage?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And as you hit, he says, Wait, I can show you things. I can show you the last time I saw a man with 2 legs run through these halls. I can show you, please. I'm bound here by contract. I must do the things I do. Please spare me.
Okay.
And he, drops to the ground, kind of groveling and tugging at the bottom of your robe. Please, I can show you things.
Just wait till later.
And we'll see you next week.
Oh my god.
I want to see these
still
things.
wanna
Why'd you
rip
put it
his
behind a
wings
paywall?
Yeah, at this point, we should
Yeah, I
just
still
kill
want to
it.
pull his wings
Yeah.
off. I'm like,
Show
Yeah.
me your
Whatever it tells
face.
us. It's going to tell us something. It's
Yeah.
like thanks. Murder it.
did anybody bring any nippers? Because I want to collect some of its legs.
Oh god.
Roll for Intent uses trademarks and or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc. Used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Roll for Intent is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Characters and original storylines are the property of Roll for Intent. Music for this podcast provided by Dark Fantasy RPG Studio, Michael Gilfie, Kevin McLeod, and Tabletop Audio. Visit our website at rollforintent.com. Any questions or suggestions, email us at mailroom@rollforintent.com.